Welcome to Nameless Debate Radio, where radioactivity is contagious. You can join us in broadening our minds on the Nameless Debates Discord via the link below, and even feature here yourself, if you've got what it takes.
Right, let's examine that without any boundary. All right, so are numbers bounded?
No.
So there are no rules to numbers. Is one different from two? Is one different from two?
Of course.
Okay,
yeah.
so wait. So there's a boundary between 1 and 2.
So what are you getting at?
I'm getting that from you said they're different. If they're different, there's a boundary between.
What is your whole point of this discussion, though? Like, what are you trying to say?
Because the whole point is that math, integer, is the realm of finitude. You cannot have an infinite finitude. It's a contradiction in terms.
How do you describe infinity, though? Like, how do you even get to that conclusion?
You just told me infinity without boundary.
No, I'm asking you, like.
Yeah, you just told me without boundary. That's how.
It's the idea of something that has no end.
No, it's not. You just read it out. You just read it out.
It is. That's the point of infinity.
Listen, you just read it out, man. Where did it say without end? I didn't hear that.
That's infinity.
You didn't read that. No, dude, stop.
Is infinity a real number?
I'm going to cringe really hard in a second. Listen, you read out a definition.
Jump off a cliff.
You read out a definition. You read out a definition.
I mean, we can look at geometry. A line has directions without an end.
You're so smart, man. Why don't you refer back? Shut the fuck up for a second. Why don't you refer back? Is it simple math? It's simple English. It's English.
It's geometry,
simple English.
Bro. We learn this in geometry.
It's simple English. What does the word mean?
It's a line segment. It has no end.
Infinity is a line segment. Wow, that's an interesting one.
I mean, I'm saying in terms of math, we can describe it.
Oh, okay. So you're saying specifically in math. All right.
That's why I asked.
But that's not the definition you read me, though, right?
Is a line segment a number?
That infinity is not a real number. No, it can't be measured.
No, that's not what he asked you. But I think what I'm getting at is that I asked you to read off a definition, all right? And you did.
I told you the definition. It has no end.
And it didn't include end. Where did you get end from?
Is that true? Is that true in infinity? Does it have an end?
Dude, you read a definition. It didn't have the word end in it. You're pulling it out of your fucking ass.
I can give you another definition, and if you're saying infinity,
I'm dead.
You should be dead because you're not making any sense.
Infinitely small, like a point.
You can have an infinitesimal quantity, of course.
So what's an infinitesimal then?
An infinitesimal is like an endlessly small number.
What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly what he said. He thinks that infinity means endless.
Time or space.
That's how mathematicians use it, but that isn't actually what it means. I accept that endless quantities exist. Of course I do. I've studied set theory. The point is, it's not
time or space that has no end. A place so far away that can't be a number that is large in all and extremely.
Why don't you link us to where you got that definition? Sorry.
It's on Cambridge. If you speak
English. Just link us, man.
Yeah, I will. I will. What chat would you want to do?
Yeah, just chuck it in Tavern text chat, mate. Because I'm almost certain that you've picked the one definition that suits your pattern.
I didn't, but you can go.
Okay, so there's multiple of them listed, right?
Yeah, that's one. I'll give you another one.
No.
The one I just read from you was from Cambridge. And I'll go to the Webster dictionary.
So does it or does it not say?
This one says, subject to no limitation or external determination.
There we go. So, limitation, that's what it talks.
Extensive, can't be measured.
So what does finitude mean?
It's endless. It doesn't stop.
No. Listen more carefully, mate. What does finitude mean?
Finitude?
Yes.
Explain it to me.
No. Look it up for me. What does finitude mean?
Let me see. Hold on.
I mean, it really shouldn't take you that long.
I'm not getting anything.
You're not getting anything for finitude?
Having bounds or limits?
Yes, correct. Okay, so bounds or limits.
And you said it wrong, by the way. It's not infinitude.
Dude, finity, infinity, they're the same word.
You said
It's a negation of the word.
I typed that in, it didn't come up. Well, go ahead though.
Dude.
But
finitude.
No, go ahead though. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, finish.
So, wait a minute. Let's just quickly. Finite, you know what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah, so finite is the short form of finitude, right? And infinite is the short form of infinitude.
Okay.
Yeah, so just so we're established on that one. So finitude meant having boundaries or limitations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so is one different from two?
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, so there's a boundary between them then.
Okay.
There has to be. Otherwise, there's no point at which one is not still one.
Okay.
So you are admitting there's a boundary between 1 and 2.
Okay.
No, you have to say yes.
I'm saying okay. I'm listening to you.
Do you agree?
I'm agreeing with your point, but go ahead. Continue. I want to get.
No, mate. I'm asking you to assent. Don't say okay.
I said yes. I said yes. We know this. Yes, but go ahead.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So there's a boundary between 1 and 2. Okay. So you're saying then that all numbers have boundaries between them. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Yes. Okay. So if you have in numbers that there are boundaries between all of them, then is it possible to have a number that doesn't have any boundaries at all?
No.
Ah, okay. So then infinity in math is impossible.
If I don't know. I don't get how it's impossible.
Well, I mean, you just said you cannot have an infinite finitude. You just said it.
The idea of infinity in math is just the idea of something that has no end.
I agree. That's why it's called an endless.
For example, for an example, the sequence of natural numbers never ends.
I know. I'm familiar. Okay. That's called an endless set.
Okay, so
it's not infinity. It's an endless set.
So it doesn't end. I mean, that's
yes,
the idea of
It's
infinity.
not infinity.
That's the idea of infinity in math.
Is it?
That's literally the idea of infinity in math.
Is it though?
It is.
If you were to
count something that doesn't end, that's the idea of infinity in math. That's why I asked you. Like, if
this argument makes me sick. Infinity in math is a misnomer.
It's something that does not end.
It's an oxymoron, dude.
I mean, I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah. So then it shouldn't be called infinity.
I mean, you have to consult whoever.
No, I don't.
I mean, I don't know. Change textbooks to the way you want to see it.
No, all I have to do is talk to people who study math and point out to them that infinite finitude is a lot of nonsense.
I mean, I don't see. I don't.
Well, it's a contradiction.
I don't really
bigger than others.
I don't really see your point. Like the most. Infinity is a simple idea of endless. That's all it is. Endless.
No, it isn't. Infinity is larger than the mathematical definition. It means something more than that.
Okay, then. I'm going to stop there. If it doesn't mean that in math, then believe what you want.
No, it doesn't mean that in general, dude.
It means that in math.
I accept that, but the point is that it's not a good like name in math. We shouldn't be using it. It doesn't mean what we're aiming for. Like I said, endless set is what we're aiming for.
Something that can be proven or...
Pardon?
It's an idea, man. It's something inconceivable.
It's not inconceivable.
Can you conceive something that's infinite, like doesn't end?
I can absolutely conceive of endless sets. That's what set theory is.
No, I'm saying the idea of something being endless, like infinity.
Yes, I can conceive of that. Mathematicians have done it. It's called set theory.
The idea of the whole thing.
Oh, fuck. The set of natural numbers is endless.
Why are you getting mad? Yes, that's what I'm saying the whole time.
So then, what we're saying is... That's the whole point. Stop. What we're saying then is that in the set of natural numbers, we have evidence that humans can conceptualize an endless thing.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, boom. There you go.
I mean, I guess. It doesn't change what I said in the beginning, though.
It does. It makes what you said false.
It doesn't. I said infinity is something that's endless. It doesn't make it false in math. What are you talking about? Dude, we have infinite, and yes, we have infinite sets.
Come on, dude. Come on.
That's math. What are you talking about?
Let's move across to Colosseum,
That's
alright?
simple math. Who
Yeah, let's
disagrees with
move
that?
across to Colosseum.
Yo, move me too.
Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, and join us in the Nameless Debates Discord. We hope to see you there.